welcome back everybody. JumpX Performance Podcast, episode number 18. Like we said before, doing these weekly again.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're enjoying them.
The podcast where you're going to learn all about jumping higher, improving your athleticism. Yeah. And also, if you're looking for training, send us a message on Instagram. Guaranteed results within your first 30 days. So if you're looking to take your bounce and jumping to the next level, quite literally, send us a message.
Just send us JumpX.
Yes.
Just the word JumpX.
No, send us podcast so we know you're from the podcast.
Okay, yeah, some podcasts.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what you said before is the topic of today. Trying to transform your vertical from...
Yeah, well, we're going to expand on one of your Instagram posts that you posted this week. So your Instagram post about how pretty much you went from barely being able to touch the rim to now a freak athlete. Right?
I wouldn't say freak.
Well, you are, because you're 5'11", you get your head above the rim.
Yeah.
So that is freaky. So
thanks, man.
Stop being so modest.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everyone viewing here would agree.
But you know how it is, though. When you see yourself all the time, you lose the, what the fuck?
Because if you're 5'11", and you're getting your head above the ring, and that's not a freak athlete, then that's kind of fucked up. Let's be real.
Okay,
so
sure.
You are a freak athlete.
Thanks, man.
And you can claim that title, all right? So
yeah, it just seems like I'm...
Yeah, but it's just facts.
Yeah.
It's the reality. You know what I mean? It's like Michael Jordan calling himself the best basketball player in the world.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to doubt that?
No, people be like, fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No one's going to be like, oh, he's sucking his own dick, because it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like calling you a freak athlete, no one's going to be like, oh, he's sucking his own dick, because it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the difference. Whereas if you're getting your head at the net and you're like, oh, I'm a freak athlete.
I'm a freak, bro. I got a 35-inch vert and I'm like the top 1%, bro. I'm fucking freaky.
Yeah, so that's how it is. So we're gonna talk about that today. Basically, we're gonna expound on your post, and then basically your post, the first part was you just spent the first part of your journey just jumping like crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, I will actually say, you said barely touching the rim. Technically, I wasn't actually touching the rim at the beginning of 2018.
Well, there you go, even better, even crazier of a transformation.
Because I remember with my mate, they had the basketball rings down, and it was like a free period or some shit, and they were all dunking volleyballs and shit. And they were like, "Tom, you can't jump high." I was like, "Fuck you. Let me show you this." And then I went up and I didn't actually touch the rim. Maybe I skimmed the where the net attaches. But
I feel like anytime you achieve something, the story always starts with someone hating on you.
Yeah. I can tell you who it was, but you don't know them.
Okay.
And I was just like, nah, watch me dunk in the next couple months, and then like you said, jumped a lot. And
you went from not being able to touch the rim to East Baying in a year, right?
No, longer.
Year and a half.
Yeah, I'd say a year and a half.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's very
maybe a little bit longer than a year and a half, but yeah, around that.
Yeah. So tell everyone, what did you do initially?
What did I do initially? So
You just jumped.
I feel like we've mentioned this a couple of times on the podcast, but
that's all right.
At the same time, for the first half of the year, I was actually doing cross country as well. So I'd go have a dunk session in the morning, go lift weights, middle of the day. This is on the holidays, so I didn't have school at this time. And then in the afternoon, I'd go for a run. So that's fucked work capacity.
So you can handle the crazy volume now.
Maybe. But but my vert really started to explode as soon as I started jumping 3+ times a week. We'd go down to the Arc every morning, jump with my mates. And it literally was at the point where I'd rock up and hit a new dunk, and then I'd rest, rock up the next dunk session and hit a new dunk. Or I'd jump higher, and it was pretty fucking linear, to be honest. And I feel like my body responded crazy, just general strength work.
Yeah.
I was literally squatting with what did we have then? I think that was 15 kilo dumbbells that I went to in each hand, half squatting it, 8 reps. And that was my strength training.
And how many inches did you add?
What would my vert have been if I was just under the rim? Maybe 31, 32. And then I was probably jumping 38 by the end of the year. Maybe 7 inches in the first year.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
7 inches is ginormous, bro.
It is.
Fuck, that's got to be world record or something.
Yeah.
So 7 inches in the first year.
Just through jumping, pretty much.
Yeah.
And tiny bit of strength work.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. To be
Very
honest.
very basic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can see all this on the go onto my YouTube and just go to like the first pinned video, the most viewed one. It's my Nothing to East Bay video. So they can see like all the shit I did because I put all my training in there. So yeah, nothing fancy there. And got to 2019, so I'd finished school at this point. I was still trying to do the jumping every day sort of thing, but then I was adding in like proper strength work. So barbell back squats, deadlifts, all that kind of shit. And then that's when my knee started saying, nah. Yeah.
Knee pain crept in.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was because either one, I was jumping higher and my force output was higher, or number two was because I was doing too much.
Yeah.
Because I was doing jumping and strength work. Or it was a combination of the two.
So it's like that was a double-edged sword for you. That's part of why you're so good now, but it also got you injured at the same time.
Yeah. I don't think my knee pain was ever like, maybe once or twice it was really bad.
Yeah.
But I've never actually, touched wood, I've never skipped a dunk session because of knee pain.
You're already touching wood. You're sitting on wood, so.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
But it's not skin. It's not skin. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I would say maybe like the worst it got was like 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah, jeez.
Which is pretty bad.
It is.
But it's not conophilia bad.
No.
That's always like the measurement of how bad your knee pain is.
No, I think I had worse knee pain than you. I think mine.
Oh, yeah.
I remember like after like SPO like training and stuff, like getting in the car and it was like excruciating, you know what I mean? Like very painful.
Yeah.
So like it just was like so desperate to straighten my leg. Yeah. It was just burning. Like my knees were just burning. Like probably like 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were jumping.
Yeah.
Were you strength training then?
I was strength training, but I was also like doing intense SPL training, where just a lot of like change direction.
Yeah, for hours.
Stopping, yeah.
That's fucked. Yeah.
So anyway, so you got knee pain, and what did you do?
Around then, when I got knee pain, I really just started looking into like different like ways to get rid of it, different training programs. I tried it. I didn't actually try a few. I kind of like looked into them, tried a few of the exercises. Some things that are a bit controversial I tried to do and didn't work.
What, like stretching?
No, something. So let's just say it's got something to do with the treadmill.
Yeah.
I think
so
people
reverse.
Dead mills.
Yeah. Walking backwards on the treadmill.
Yeah. So I tried all that kind of stuff.
I mean, dude, it's a good warm up, but I think people overrated it.
Well, that's why people think it works to stop knee pain. Because your knee's getting warmer.
Like it warms your knee up well, but that's about it.
Yeah. And then, so 2019, I decided, I was like, okay, I want to get coached by like the best in the game. So joined, I don't even know if it was called THP then, because I was like John's first or second client. So John, this was even before I think Isaiah was even brought on board. So I got coached by John. He fixed my knee pain. So at that point, maybe my vert was like 37, 38. And then, this is at the start of 2019. And then by the middle of 2019, just before dunk camp, I started windmilling.
I am.
So I'd say like low 40s at least. I was probably touching 11 around there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that equates to in vertical. So I was touching around 11. And then dunk camp comes along. Get to meet John, Isaiah, all the boys. That was good. Touched 11-1 at dunk camp.
It's pretty decent, dude.
But it's apparently a known fact that that particular vertex was like fucked. So it was actually more like 10-11.
Yeah.
10-10.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was windmilling...
So what you're saying is you're jumping as high as Hack right now?
Yeah, but I could windmill. Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I was saying my technique must have been like cracked because, I hit windmills at dunk camp. I could windmill when I was back in Perth, so my technique must have just been like amazing.
Yeah.
Although I did practice it a lot, so I'd hope it was all right.
Yeah.
And then, I think I did THP for about a year and a half, I want to say, to like the middle of 2020. And that was like COVID, right?
Yeah.
Mid-2020.
Yeah, so like 2019 you were like jumping a lot, so it's more elastic type work, right?
Yeah.
And then 2020 it was more strength work?
No, 2019, 2020 would have been more like power work. Like I remember seeing power cleans in the program and being like, what the fuck, cunt? I was like so confused what it was. It took me a while to like, learn generally how to do it.
Yeah.
But obviously I saw a lot of gains from it because I was new to it.
Yeah.
It was a new stimulus. So.
Yeah.
Did that. Around 2020, mid 2020, I think that's when I hopped off.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm at uni. I kind of want to do my own thing, just see how it go. But I was like open to the idea of, shit hits the fan. Can I please come back?
Yeah.
And they were like, that's absolutely fine, because they knew my situation and like how I wanted to like, eventually go and do my own thing. And they were fine with that, which is really good. So around then, I really started experimenting with like max strength shit, and then that's where it kind of like went a bit fucked. Obviously, no.
You're vertical.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
shut
I
up.
will say like THP made my vertical fucked as well. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna take anything away from them.
Yeah.
It definitely helped so much. They probably took me to like a 42.
Yeah.
So they gave me at least. This is gonna sound so sus. They gave me like 5 to 6 inches.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I probably quit THP with like a 42, 43.
Yeah.
Right. And then that was like end of 2020. So let's just say it's 2021 now. That's when all the max strength like stuff happens.
So you've gone from like a 42 now to what?
I'd say like
maybe
47.
48?
No, not 48, bro.
Maybe.
I'd say 46.
It's possible.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll put up maybe a 48.
Maybe 48, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So if we're using height checks as a measurement,
yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. So like really, you probably gained like 5 to 6 inches
since then
at an already elite level.
I'd say 40 plus is pretty elite.
Yeah.
Especially if you didn't start with a 40. If you came out of the womb with a 40-inch vertical, I don't give a fuck.
From elite to freak.
So freak is
there you go. That's
elite.
A bar right there.
Yeah, elite to freak.
Yeah.
Put on the shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. What's after freak then?
Super freak? I don't know. Monster.
Superhuman.
Monster. Yeah. Superhuman.
Yeah. What the fuck's going on?
So 50 plus would be superhuman. That's like Captain America type stuff right there.
Like not everyone is capable of getting that.
Yeah. Superhuman.
I'd say there's like under 10 people in the dunk world at least there.
Super soldier. Yeah.
Get the serum. It's actually just trend.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, bro, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like cars, right? There's like tiers of cars. You have like sports car, then you have supercar, then you have like hypercar, right?
Yeah.
People that know cars know what I'm talking about. In dunking, there's like, like athletic.
What's athletic? Let's make a classification right now. 30 to 35.
Oh, bro, I would go 35 to 40.
Sorry, yeah, 35 to 40.
I would go 35 to 40. That's athletic.
That's like Farley, Hack. They're athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 40 to 45.
Elite.
45
to 48. Freak.
45 to 50, just go freak. And then 50 plus is superhuman.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're literally just thinking like Isaiah.
Yeah.
Gilgannon.
Yeah.
The list is done. That I can think of.
No, Christopher Spell as well. He's superhuman.
Yeah, because he's got both plants as well. That's fucked. That's fucked.
What do you? Actually, what do you reckon Mac McClung's vertical is? We should talk about that.
How tall is he?
I think 6'1", something like that.
Okay, so he's not tall.
He's not crazy tall, no.
It's got to be at least 46, 47.
Yeah. Well,
I think his head's being at the rim.
He was getting his head at the rim off dribble though.
Was it at the dunk contest or in high school?
All these dunks in a dunk contest, NBA dunk contest, were off dribble.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was getting his head at the rim.
I need to see
and
a height
that's 10
check.
foot.
Yeah.
That's 10 foot. It's NBA rim. So
yeah, I want to see a height check.
Yeah.
I've seen one height check that he's done.
I reckon he could get his head above the ring easy.
Yeah.
Without the ball.
I saw him get his like forehead at the rim.
Yeah.
But he was going for a lob.
Yeah.
So if he had his arm down, his head would have been higher.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think at least eyes at rim easily.
Yeah.
So maybe 40, 50. Fuck.
Maybe.
Thing is, like, if you compare his max jumps to like that high check you saw from Kilgannon, Kilgannon's jumping higher. So we kind of need a number from Kilgannon to kind of.
Well, right now at this point in time, Kilgannon's jumping the highest in the world. Right now at this point in time, not ever, but right now because Isaiah's injured.
Yeah.
So.
And that recent height check at that dunk show.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked. So.
That was dunk camp.
Yeah, it was like Atlanta. Yeah. So
yeah.
that is a side note. Dunk camp.
I'm
quite excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I just want to like dunk with all the boys again. Nathan and I've been talking about it
feel
like every day.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy. I don't even think I understand what I'm in for.
It's fucked, man. It's gonna be worse this time as well, I reckon. Because you're gonna see all these people that you see, like met online.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you real? Or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So when you saw Nathan for the first time, you're like, what the fuck? No? Or
No, I don't remember what I thought. I honestly don't remember what I thought.
I
But
was tripped out, bro. It's like weird to think these people actually like exist.
no, I feel like
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like I feel like it might be like that a little bit, but probably not as much as you. Because I would just think these guys are just normal people, bro. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like when I saw Steve and Sally for the first time.
Because if you idolize them too much, and you just act weird.
Yeah, you become fucking weird.
You become weird, bro.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? And
yeah, I was a little fanboy back then, bro. I was like, still am a fanboy. Yeah, so.
But anyways, getting back to your journey.
Right.
So max strength work 2021 till present.
Present. Yeah.
And every time you get stronger, you're jumping higher, right?
Pretty much. And now I've actually kind of gone back to square root one, where I'm now jumping a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, we'll see.
Strength. You're not doing as much strength work.
Yeah, I feel like the strength work was at its peak like 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hit your 300 kg dead.
Yeah. That's when I was just like abusing 5x5, bro.
You know what's messed up?
What?
You deadlift more than like a lot of powerlifters, heavier than you.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
you're like part time.
It's a side quest.
Yeah.
I feel like if I said it was a side quest, then they'd like fucking knock me out or something.
Yeah.
Fuck you, cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're doing a bit more plyos now.
Yeah.
Which I'm enjoying. 2 to 3 times a week dunking.
Your vert has gone up again this year because you're like you're consistently getting your head above the rim like every session, even when you're jumping like quote unquote bad. Now your head's still like above the rim, like a little bit, half an inch at least.
Put it like this.
You know.
Last dunk session, you know how I made that like high check post?
Yeah.
That was a bad day.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
I dumped shit in my head was.
That's what I mean. It's like for me now, like my average day is like 1 inch below the rim.
Yeah, and like
you know what I mean.
Nearly hitting each space.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you did. Yeah. You weren't even jumping that. Amazing.
Yeah.
So, like they say, if your average day is going up, it takes one freaky day, and that's when
boom.
Who knows what can happen? Or it just takes like a certain event or trigger, like atmosphere,
like dunk camp,
dunk show. For some reason, something happens to you in your life, and you're like angry or some shit. You might jump a little bit better just because you're like on the arousal curve, you're like further towards the more aroused side.
100%. That's why everyone goes crazy dunk camp because it's the adrenaline in the environment.
So it's like a fucking soup.
Everyone just gets hopped up on caffeine, I can imagine as well.
Like the most caffeine you've ever had probably happens at dunk camp. The most adrenaline from like people watching you happens at dunk camp. The rims are probably like an inch lower than you normally dunk on. So you put those all together, you're gonna have like your best session by far. Like you don't really have a choice, sort of thing. And you get all the best dunkers in the world giving you tips.
Yeah,
like how do you not hit something new, sort of thing.
I reckon I'm gonna blast caffeine at dunk camp.
Oh, yeah. I reckon all the boys are scared of us, low key.
What do you mean?
Just from like all the meme stories we post about like how much caffeine we have.
Who's the boys?
It's like that group chat with like Travis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that group chat. I feel like we got a reputation of just being like crackheads.
Are you serious?
Like well, at least I do. I know I do. Because Travis will always send me like these caffeine memes. Like a guy has like a pre-workout container. He's dipping the water into it and just like sipping at it. He's like, "This will be you at dunk."
Right. Okay. That exaggerate. Okay. Just like to put a disclaimer out there. Obviously, like that's a bit exaggerated. Like.
Oh no shit.
I only have like a scoop of caffeine. Like
per
not a scoop.
day.
Like a single scoop of pre-workout dunk days.
Yeah. I feel like we got to say milligram values because the scoop can be so varying. It's like 300, 400.
Yeah.
Plus coffee.
So it's not like we're having like 3 scoops of like a pre or anything.
We're not hack.
No.
Yeah, no. Okay. Let's just say hacks had more than 5 scoops in a session.
But we are somewhat sensible about it.
We are, yes. Yeah. Maybe more you so than me.
Yeah, maybe more me.
Yeah.
Not so much you.
Yeah, but you've never been really that responsive to caffeine anyway.
No, I have.
Yeah.
It's just because I've just taken so much of my life. You become.
Oh, I'm thinking of Hayden. Fuck no, Hayden just.
Yeah. It just doesn't work on him at all.
Bro could have like a scoop of pre, goes to bed.
No, legit. No, he would be able to do that. It does. I am receptive to caffeine. I am receptive.
Yeah.
Like I feel it. You know what I mean?
I think that's something to do with ADHD though. I swear that's like a thing.
No, it is. It would be for him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like the opposite. I'm like way more mellow than him. So that's why.
Even out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with Nelson. Yeah. You know, as in like 15-year-old Nelson.
Oh, because he's mellow.
No, because he's got ADHD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like he was pissed that the caffeine wasn't working. Like, bro, it literally can't work.
He's funny, bro.
Yeah. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how we got into this topic.
But yeah.
Talking about dunk camp journey.
But going back to your journey.
Yeah.
Anyways, in terms of.
we're saying you said this year alone. I'm definitely jumping higher.
Yes.
I think it's definitely the plyos and increased jump volume.
Yes, 100%.
I'm basically paying dividends from the strength work I did like 6-7 months ago. Because my strength is like better than it was then, but I'm not like abusing it. So I'm just kind of switching things up. Stayed sprinting the whole time, to be honest. I don't think I've ever really stopped sprinting. But yeah, it's going up. So I reckon one freaky day. I think at dunk camp I'll get like there.
Do you reckon chin? There were full deload and stuff.
Full deload, caffeine. If the rim's still 910, I don't see why not.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, no, like
because if you're jumping high, 910 will feel like, what is this?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like when we dunked at 910.
Are the courts grippy though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What shoes are you gonna dunk in as well?
Depends. If my shoes from right now are still holding up,
yeah.
I might buy a new pair just for dunk camp.
I reckon I'm gonna have to do the same.
So just wear yours for as long as you can.
Yeah.
2 weeks before dunk camp, buy a new pair, wear them for 1 or 2 dunk sessions.
Yeah.
Take them.
I reckon I'm gonna get Jordan 37s or the new LeBrons, but they're just hard to get.
Are they the one Connor has?
Yes. I reckon more likely I would get the 37s, to be honest, because I have the 36s and I'm kind of used to them. I like them. They'll be more similar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like more, rather than getting a shoe, not really sure if they're going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean? Or whether I like them. I know that the LeBrons are good, but I don't know whether I would like them or not. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Do you know how many times you're going to dunk camp? It's like 4 or 5 days.
In a row.
Yeah, but do you know how many times you will dunk? Like, are you going to dunk on 2 days? Just one?
I'm not going to dunk 4 or 5 days in a row.
No, I know. But, like, say it's Monday to Friday. We dunk, like, Monday, Thursday. Or you go, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Well, it depends. When... I don't know the layout of the...
Neither do I, but I think I'll jump twice. Have 2 dunk
I'll
sessions.
jump twice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I reckon. It's the smartest way. Not what I did last time.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't want to leave there with, like, knee pain and have to rehab for like 5 months after. So
yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
you
want to go home like walking, basically.
Pretty much. So I might just have like 2 big sessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. I'm more on like
because it's so taxing jumping as well, dude.
But in that environment, you're gonna go to sleep so easily that night. Yeah. You're gonna be fucked like mentally because you've been so like
stimulated. Yeah.
Stimulated. That's the word. Yeah. And we're gonna try and obviously I'm gonna be dunking with you because you gotta stick with the Aussie boys. I want to dunk with AP at the same time. That'd be cool. Yeah. Like another Aussie. Yeah. Nathan.
You gotta.
I want to dunk with Nathan again.
You gotta get on his level, trick dunk wise, bro.
Bro, he did a 360 behind the back last dunk. Oh fuck, AP's not even coming. I just realized. Because his shoulder. Okay, well we're gonna have to be the Aussies then. Yeah.
So you got a 360 behind the back.
That's fucked, bro. That's so fucked.
Well, you can behind the back. You might find it easier with a spin. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
just start trying it.
I tried it once last dunk session. I got scared. I got it to the room. Yeah. I haven't posted it, but
I just want to be East Bank consistently by then.
Oh, that would look so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my goal. Like
imagine you and Nathan both East Bay by then.
Like yeah.
Well, not imagine it will. I feel like your East Bay will probably happen within the next month.
Likely.
I can see it happening.
Yeah. I just want to be East Baying consistently by then, and I want to have my windmills more down to where they look more nasty. Yeah. That's the main 2 things for me.
All I'm saying is fucking Steve better have East Bay by then. Oh, on the way back, I'm going to like fly over to Melbourne to slap him.
You know, I'm probably going to go to Melbourne end of this year.
Yeah, we know. We talked about this. Yeah. I'm coming with you.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but just mainly to see your sister. I don't know. You know what's fucked though?
I think she's a bit tall for you, bro.
She's 6'1", right? That's fucked.
She only dates taller men, so.
That's fine, bro. I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
That'll make you like 6'10".
Get you some heels and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, that should be like another topic that we bring up in another podcast for sure. Like the whole Melbourne trip.
100%.
Because yeah.
But anyways, for now, that's all we have for you guys.
Yeah, a little 25-minute. Yep.
A quick one. All right, if you guys are looking for training, send us a message on Instagram. Send us the message podcast. Like I said before at the start, guaranteed results in the first 30 days or your money back. All right. So if you want to take your bounce and athleticism to the next level, send us a message. But yeah, without further ado, we'll catch you guys in the next podcast.
I will say real quick, you know how we did before? We used to have like the athlete shout out.
Yeah.
I want to quickly shout out Tobias.
Okay.
Because bro has been progressing very fast. Not only his vertical, his strength numbers, his diet is very good now.
Yeah.
So just want to shout him out. Also, he's like one of my most consistent athletes who does all the training. I'd say he messages us the most in the WhatsApp. He's very responsive.
He does.
No, but we appreciate that. He keeps it hella transparent. So yeah. Shout out Tobias.
Yeah.
Don't know if you watch the podcast.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah, I hope he does.
Or if he does, then there you go. What's up, bro?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. See you guys later. Peace.